This is a nice recovery from BTC here at this level, holding firmly the 65k level. Then we are getting a massive relief bounce. But what I want to see right now, right here on the price chart, is massive break above this level of resistance. Then we hold it as a level of support. From there, we can easily take out this CME gap that is currently laying above us, sitting at the 84k level to the 80k level. But if we are unable to break above this resistance right here, we are definitely going to come down to this level, text it if we can hold it, and if we are unable to hold it, we might as well come to text these lower levels here. They're sitting on the 62k level to 60k level. If this is your first time of watching my content, my name is Trend. I make daily video on technical analysis of Bitcoin and the entire crypto market. You can encourage me by hitting up the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. With that being said, let's get back into the video. Currently here on the short-term price action of BTC, looking at the 4 hours of price action, as you can see, we are holding firmly above this level right here, and this is a quite impressive performance from BTC. Like what I just said, what I need from here right now is a break above this level. Without us breaking above this level, we are definitely going to visit much more lower prices, because if we compare this price chart right here with the daily time frame, you will see that right here on the daily time frame, we've had such impressive move before, but we are easily rejected. And also, if you take a look at it here, we have been in this range as well before, this range right here, and also we are in the range right now. So that is why I'm saying what I need from BTC right here is to break above this level of support, which is sitting at the 70k to 71k, then hold it at this level in order to see much more higher prices. And if we are unable to break above it right here, then I will definitely wait and look for a price action that is going to happen just like what we saw at this level. Because if you take a look at it, we have been printing the same price action in the past few weeks. After getting in a range for 1 to 3 weeks, the next thing we be seeing is a break below key level of support. It happens right at this level, also here at this level right here, and as well here at this level. So what I want to see here is what happened at this level right here. This level right here back in March 2025. We saw the price of BTC consolidated within this range, and what we saw next was a massive giant candle that broke above it, then turned it into a support. From there, we saw a massive uptrend from BTC. So that is currently what I'm expecting. A break below this level right here, hold it as a key level of support, just like what we saw here. Then from there, we can take out much more higher levels on the BTC price chart. And also looking at the stablecoin dominance right here, I have been talking about this stable dominance in the past few days. We are currently seeing a little bit of weakness from the dominance right now, and this is quite impressive, and this is quite positive for the entire crypto market. As long as we are seeing weakness from the stablecoin dominance, we are going to see Bitcoin going to much more higher levels, because this means a lot of traders and investors are beginning to convert their stable coins holdings into cryptocurrency or any other risk assets. But right now, we need to see much more weakness than this. What I want to see is another low created at this level, just like what we have been seeing on the price chart right here, be creating a lower low. So what I want to see here from the stablecoin dominance is another low being created right here. Then from there, we can get a little bit of bounce in order to get much more lower prices. So this is what I'm currently waiting for and expecting to see from the stablecoin dominance. What I don't want to see on this price chart is another break to this level right here, because if we get another break to this level right here, that means we are definitely going to see a short-term movement or a short-term crash from BTC and the entire crypto market. So that is that for the stablecoin dominance right here. And with what I'm seeing, this is quite impressive. Now, if you take a look at where the current liquidity of BTC is on the liquidation heat map right here, you can see at this level right here, we are seeing having tons of liquidity at this level, sitting at the $64k $600 level. We might come and grab this liquidity right here, because usually BTC price intends to move towards there is much liquidity. That is why I'm saying we need a break now above this level here in order to avoid coming down to this lower level here. This is what I'm currently saying and thinking of the BTC price chart. But on the larger time frame, we are extremely bullish. Me personally, I'm extremely bullish on BTC price, because if you take a look at the larger time frame here, we are currently repeating what we saw back in 2022 bear market, and right now this where we saw the bottom of the 2022 bear market. So on the larger time frame right here, I'm expecting a bottom formation from the BTC price chart, like what I said yesterday on my video, because after seeing the RSI here back in 2022 falling below this level right here, we saw a capitulation from the BTC price, by which the price chart here was creating a lower low, and the RSI right here printed a higher low. So this is currently what I'm waiting for. Just at this level, we might as well come to create a lower low here, or we can just get the bounce that we are waiting for from this level. But if we get a lower low here, I'm expecting the RSI right here to create a higher low in order to print a bullish divergence, just like what we saw back in 2020, and this will easily confirm the bottom of this 2026 bear market. So like what I said, on the larger time frame here, I am highly bullish on BTC price right here. Taking a look at what is currently happening within Bitcoin ETF, as you can see, yesterday 9 March 2026, we had a little bit of inflow totaling $167 million, and this quite better honestly, because in the past few days I've seen major and massive liquidity which was taken from the Bitcoin ETF, and this also resulted to a massive crash from the BTC price right here, which resulted to this crash at this level. But right now that we are seeing a little bit of inflow from here, in the next few days or few hours, I'm expecting BTC to get a little bit of strength in order to break above this level right here, then hold it as a major key level of support. Then from there, we can easily take out much more higher prices. So this is what I'm currently seeing right here on the BTC price chart. And also, if we take a look at the price of oil right here, as you know, we are having a lot of uncertainty about the global market right now, and in the past few days we have seen oil going as high as this level right here, going as high as $114, and this was one of the reasons why we also saw the crash on Bitcoin and the entire crypto market a few days back. But right now we are getting a pullback, and with this pullback we are going to see Bitcoin and the entire crypto market perform very well, as long as we get a proper pullback from this oil here, because the oil is one of the backbone of the economy, and with oil being on the very high price, we are going to see a lot of inflation rate coming into the economy, and with a lot of inflation, there's definitely, and with a lot of inflation flying around, then interest rate will definitely be raised or will just stay the same, and this will really hurt the entire global market and also Bitcoin and the entire crypto market. So this is what I'm currently seeing here concerning the global market and also the oil price. Now, taking a look at ETH right here on the monthly time frame, like what I've been saying in the past few days about this price chart right here, we are looking extremely strong and extremely bullish at this level, because ETH has been holding this level since 2022, and right now we are seeing a sign of bullish sentiment, and also a sign that we are definitely going to hold this level. But if we fail to hold the level right here, then ETH might as well come down to this level right here, the $1,557 level. And also if we are still unable to hold it, then we might definitely come to take this level right here, the $1,080 level, and this will be a generational bottom for ETH, where a lot of traders and a lot of individuals will be massively accumulating. Me as well, I'll be accumulating massively if ETH should give us this level. But I don't think we're going to get to this level right here, because as you can see, we are looking very strong on this level, and what I'm expecting from ETH right here is to have a massive pump down to this level of resistance right here. And I think in the next bull market, ETH is going to outperform BTC, because as you know, in the past bull market, the bull market we just had before entering this bear market right now, is that ETH didn't do well. But in the next bull market, I'm expecting ETH to do and to outperform the entire crypto market as well as BTC. Now, taking a look at ETH here on the daily time frame, we want to see the short-term price movement. Here on the daily time frame of ETH, as you can see, we are still within this range here, and to me, looking at it, we are not safe yet, because if you take a look at what is currently printing here right now, we have seen this kind of price action before, right at this level right here. We saw ETH having the same rising wedge, and next thing we saw was a total breakdown from the ETH price chart. What I want to see in order for me to be convinced that on the short term ETH is going to do well is a massive break above this level right here. Then we hold it as a major key level of support. Then from there we can break above this major large bearish trend line that has been keeping us in this bearish movement. Without getting such breakout and such relief rally, we are definitely going to come to test this lower level right here. And if we are unable to hold the lower level right here, sitting at the $1,900 level, then we are definitely going to test this major key level right here, sitting at the $1,557, which is currently also a major support on the ETH monthly time frame. Like what I said, in order for we to avoid this this massive crash right here, we need a break above this level right now, hold it there. From there we can begin to see much more higher prices. But I'm not saying it's going to happen 100%. I'm not saying if we are unable to break above here right now, we're going to see the exact amount of crash right here. I'm not saying this is going to happen 100%, but if you take a look at it technically, this is what we have been seeing in the past few months. So I'm expecting ETH right now to break above this level right here. First of all, taking a look at the overall structure here on the Solana price chart, we are still just within this range right here, and we are just moving sideways, shopping around and hitting levels of resistance and support, bouncing back here and there. But right now on the short term right here, what we are seeing is a little bit of bullish momentum from the Solana price chart, and with this momentum building, next key level of resistance that I will be looking at is this level right here, the $93 level. And if we can break above the $93 level, this would be a bullish sign and a good sign for Solana, because from here we are definitely going to hit $118 level, and also from there we can take this major key level of support that has flipped into a resistance, sitting at the $122 to $128. So this is what I'm currently expecting from Solana price chart. But if we are unable to get a break from here right now, and also a rejection just from this level right here, then we are definitely going to test this level of support, sitting at the 77 cent to 75 cent. And if we are still unable to hold the 77 cent to 75 cent, then we are definitely going to test much more lower prices here on the price chart. So this is what I'm currently seeing here on the Solana. And now that we are getting this major relief right here, this is quite impressive. But what I want to say is use a proper risk management, because we are not clear from the bearish structure yet. We are just getting a little bit of relief just from this massive crash we had a few days back. Now XRP is beginning to look healthy because we saw a pretty bounce from this level right here, and as you can see, we are getting a little bit of bounce. This is the daily candle. It's not closed yet, but if we can close the daily candle just at this level, this is kind of a bullish sign, and definitely we might come to test this level of resistance here, sitting at the $1.51. And if you look at the overall structure of the entire price chart right here, you see we have been in this range for quite some time now, and we are just moving from one resistance to another just within this range. So what I want to see from XRP right here, in order for me to be convinced and to be bullish here on the short term, is a massive move right here from this level right now, close above this resistance of this range here. Then from there we can get a little bit of strength or a momentum to go as high to this level, the $1.84 to $1.96. But without us seeing a break above here, we are just going to remain within this range here, just shopping around, moving sideways until we get a momentum either to break above or to break below, in order to take much more lower prices. So this is what I'm currently seeing on the XRP price chart. We are still looking very, very weak here on the short term, but we are beginning to build a little bit of momentum here in this price range. So that is that for the XRP. EDA here on the daily time frame, no much has really changed since our last update, but though we are getting this reaction right here, it's telling us that yes, this level is still very strong and it is still holding. But if we are unable to hold the level right now, like what I've been saying, we might as well come to take this level right here, which is this next level of support here on this entire price structure. Because if you take a look at the entire price structure, we have been in this descending channel right here since back in 2024. We have been in this descending channel right here. So if we're unable to hold this major level right now, we might as well come to test this next support here, sitting at the 20 cent. And if we are still unable to hold the 20 cent, then from there we might see much more lower prices. But if we can get the relief here right now, next key level of resistance that I will be currently looking at is sitting at this level right here, the 30 cent level, because this level right here is a resistance to this sideways price action. And if we can break above the 30 cent, then from there we might also see a little bit of struggle at this level, the 42 cent. Then from there we are definitely going to get a massive resistance at this 54 cent level, because as you can see, it was once a level of support before we broke below it. And then if we can hold here, we are definitely going to break out of this massive descending channel right here. So this is that for the EDA price chart. I hope you find this video very interesting and very educating, and if you do, support me by subscribing to the channel, turning on the notification bell and smashing the like button.